Is the frequency news. Is the frequency news. Very well. This is K4PW, net control for the Mount Juliet Simplex radio net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Assumed this must not be an emergency if you weren't ready to talk. But you can break at any time if you have a genuine emergency, but please call 911 first. The net may be broken at any time for an emergency. For information on this net, you can see us right now on, you see my radio, and you can see the signal strength of people, and you can hear them there. And that's on YouTube. Just look up under my call in the search block, K4PEW, K4PEW. That's in the search block for Yahoo. For YouTube, excuse me. YouTube search block, K4PEW. You can also see our website on 146415.net. Much surprisingly like our frequency, 146415.net. Some information on Simplex and some other stuff there. You can also see us at go up to groups.io/G/MJMSS, which stands for Mount Juliet Simplex Society. So it's groups.io. There's a / but I presume everybody knows that. And then a small g, and then a / and then MJSS. And you can sign up for email. And there's also shows our net schedules on there and some of the basics of what we do here on what we do for a living. If I was going to say, we don't do a living here. We just have fun. This week we do the net as always on 146.415 FM Simplex, and that's where we go in, and then we do that on Wednesdays and Saturday nights. And lots of people here at other times during all hours of mostly the day, and sometimes evening, and sometimes. Anyway, the purpose of the net is to have fun, figure out who can hear us, etc. Tonight is kind of an interesting night for, not interesting anymore, interesting than any other Saturday night, but we do 3 nets tonight, plus a buy-sell, swap, and swindle net. We'll start with a 2-meter net, and then the buy-sell, swap, and swindle, if anything's got anything that anybody wants to sell anything, or is looking for something to buy. And then it's followed by the 2-meter upper sideband net on 144.240, and that's followed by the 6-meter net on 50.135. That's 50.135 upper sideband. Anybody else have any update? Well, also we have tomorrow night. We've got the 10-meter net at 7:30 p.m. Ably handled by Michael, KM4YRF. That's at 7:30 on 28.415. Same frequency as we do the normal 10-meter net on Wednesday nights, or abnormal as I consider. Anybody have any updates or corrections on the net or on announcements, or have any announcements of their own? Very good. Again, it is a directed net. I don't think I've ever said that on here. 666 nets. This is 666 night. And don't be afraid. Nothing satanic about it. We're starting from the north. If it was satanic, we'd be starting from the south, wouldn't we? My name is Paul, and as we normally we do the check-ins such that we'll start there from the north, and we ask you to give your call, your name, and your location, so everybody can hear you. I'm going to skip tonight with you. That did rather long on a Saturday night, so I'm going to skip. We tried something the last 2 nights, and that was last 2 nets, and that was we had somebody volunteer and do a signal report on each of the check-ins, and that makes the net last a lot longer. And since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, I don't think we should take any more time away from our XYLs. Yeah, my anniversary is coming up in a few days, so I gotta be nice. So anyway, we're going to start taking check-ins from the north. Please come now.
November 1, Lima Papa Echo, Robert, Springfield.
Hello, Robert. Springfield, you got a great signal tonight.
Oh, thank you. It's good to know. Yeah, you're coming in your full scale also.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Very good. You haven't checked in. Is it in a while, or you just haven't checked in before? I don't recognize the call.
Oh, I've checked in before. It's been about 2 weeks, though.
Oh, that's why. I got a short attention span. Like only long-term memory as you get older, you know.
I hear you, man. I don't have any reruns anymore. I love it.
That's right. Well, as a comedian said some years ago, he says, Alzheimer's is not so bad. You wake up every morning and meet new people.
Amen to that.
Very good. That's Robert in Springfield, November 1, Lima Papa Echo. He has an excellent signal from Springfield. That's November 1, Lima, Papa Echo. I think I said that too fast. Who else is north?
W9BOQ.
Yep. W5 BOQ?
W9BOQ.
Could have swore you said 5, didn't you?
Oh, a different microphone tonight.
All right, no problem. At least I remembered it was correct. Your signal, as always, is very good. Did you? I don't know. I was going to ask you another question, but I'm not sure what it was. You doing all right?
Yes, sir. Out in Castalian Springs, Sumner County, about 13 miles north of Lebanon, Tennessee. I live on an old tobacco farm. I got a shack on top of a 100-foot hill. I got a 65-foot tower with an X700 on the top. And there you go. 75 watts on it, 2900 Yazoo.
Yeah, very good. And of course, to me, you're 60 over, but hoping a lot of people are going to be able to hear you, Dennis. I'm sure of that.
All right. Well, have a good net, and I'm gonna be a full participant tonight, including swap, sell, and swindle.
All right, very good, Dennis. That's Dennis in Castalian Springs. Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec. Who else is north?
Alpha 4 Delta Echo Daniel Mount Juliet.
Very good. There's somebody else in there too. Daniel, you doing all right?
Doing great, Paul. I hope it's you.
Hold on, that station. It just came in. Hold on a second. I'm doing great. Unfortunately, I just got off of the rowing machine. I'm still sitting here sweating, and it's 27 degrees outside. So I certainly don't want to go outside. I do have a fireplace roaring though.
Yeah, I didn't think about putting some wood in the fireplace.
Yeah, I'm surprised you can't smell mine. I haven't had it up for about 3 hours now. Anyway, that's Daniel here in Mount Juliet. Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Who else is north?
K4WC. KM4 MXE, Clinton Old Hickory.
All right. Hold on one second. That second station, I got distracted because I heard Steve up in Bowling. Are you doing all right, Steve?
Yep. Running 12 fabrication upstairs in the green room. There's Dr. Correct run around here.
All right. Very good. Yeah. With the signal strength the other day was really bad between you and me. It's better tonight, but not quite as not quite as good as it has been. Very good. That was K4W, Kilo 4 Whiskey, Kilo Uniform. Steve's in Bowling Green. He does the Bowling Green net on Thursdays and Tuesdays. Say that backwards. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. on 146.430. Who was that other station I heard?
Kilo Mike 4, Mike X-Ray Echo. This is Clint in Old Hickory.
Hey, Clint. Old Hickory. I know we've talked before. It is Kilo Mike 4, Mike X-Ray Echo, correct?
Yes, sir. My first check-in was last Saturday. I was talking on a little handheld, and I've just got my new rig set up.
Ah, very good. What did you get?
Well, it's just a little TYT 7800, the Yaesu knockoff, but seems to be working pretty good.
Now, I have a little TYT that I got from a friend of mine, and I was impressed on how well those things seem to work.
Yeah, this one's real good, assuming that I don't have the other channel on scan. I get some weird interference if I do, but if I let it roll single channel, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, very good. Clint, I'm glad you could check in again with a new system. You got excellent signal. Of course, you're an Old Hickory, so it's not too tough for me. Which antenna are you using?
I'm using a little S-Fong that I put together and threw up inside the attic. So I'm only about 15 feet up with that antenna.
Very good. That just goes to show you how close we are, because that headphone is a good antenna, but it's not exactly a DX antenna, you know.
Comment.
Yeah, go ahead, comment.
Yeah, he's giving me a 9S unit in Springfield with that antenna.
Oh, yeah. No, it's doing a good job for him. Up at, what'd you say it was, 15 feet, Clint?
Wow, good to hear him hit Springfield. Thanks for that. Yep, about 15 feet up inside the attic.
Yeah, I think conditions are fairly good tonight, but we shall see. Be interesting for you if you're keeping track. Be nice to hear how well you're doing with that antenna, because the headphone is a nice, inexpensive. What is it? $39 without the pipe.
Well, he brought it up to a whopping $41, but yes, sir, pretty good.
No, I had seen those before, and one of the other guys on the net had them, and I had. I don't know. I guess I had looked at that myself because they're available on eBay. Is that where you got it?
I did, and you know what? The boot, he shipped it in like
the next day after I ordered it. I had it within 3 days.
Oh man. Yeah, well, he's a university professor and he's busy with engineering students, so I guess they got the time and the inclination to be right on the money.
Yes, sir. Well, good checking in. I'll pass to the next.
Very good. That's Clint, and he's on an Ed Fong antenna, relatively low, 15 feet. It's Kilo Mike 4 Mike X-ray Echo, relatively new ham. Who else is next? North.
Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta.
Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta. Well, I'm striking out on that call too. Have you checked in before?
Oh, I have, but it was under KN4 IOB. I just actually upgraded to Vanity Call Sign with Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta, but I was KN4 IOB prior.
Ah, very good. What's the first name again?
It is Ryan.
All right, Ryan. I presume that's R-Y-A-N, right?
That is correct.
Well, in this day and age, people have all kinds of strange spellings. That's why I ask.
Nope, you got it right. But yeah, just calling in. I've called in a few times here and there with that old call sign, but now Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta.
Yeah, that's there was an organization many moons ago. It was the IOOB, and that stood for the International Order of Old Bastards.
Copy that.
Anyway, where are you located, Ryan?
I'm in North Mount Juliet.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, not too far from me then. And your antenna there is?
It's a Diamond 510.
Oh yeah, the 510 is a superb antenna. You get a lot of bang for your buck out of that one.
So far, I've been very, very, very happy.
Oh yeah, no, it's really a nice antenna, and it's not a $398 antenna like I have.
Copy that, but yeah, so happy so far, all good.
Yeah, very good. Good to have you in there, Ryan. That's Ryan Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta here in Montreal. Who else is north?
WB0NLO, Mark in Northwest Wilson. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Mark. Nothing new on your front?
Nope, just trying to stay warm.
Been out past the mailbox?
Grandson talked me into Chick-fil-A.
Oh man, through drive-through?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Yeah, and everybody's a little nervous about this thing. Anyway, that's Mark in Northwest Wilson County. Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar excellent signal. Another homebound person. I feel homebound, that's for sure. I did go to the breakfast this morning. That was fun. And it'd be nice to have you there at some point. I know a lot of guys will show up after all this mess is over, I hope. Anyway, who else is north?
This is KO4 KJS. Jamie in that page.
Hey, Jamie, you sound, I don't remember your signal last time. I guess I should keep track maybe with a signal strength, and I don't go back and listen to the recordings, but you sound a little low today. Is that normal for you?
Well, no, it should sound a little bit better. I'm back up on top of the button holler repeaters. Like the last couple of check-ins have actually been from my house, which is about 600 foot elevation, and so I'm back up on the 1,000 foot elevation now.
Okay, well, when after I asked you that, it got better. Were you getting closer to the mic?
That's exactly right. I spoke up a little bit better and got closer to the mic.
All right, that's pretty important. It's important for everybody, really, to be, as good as you can get on the mic, not over going crazy. But yeah, no, you sound better now, Jamie. No, it sounds good, and you're not on the handheld now, are you?
Yeah, that's still the only radio I have. I actually just got my general upgrade on Thursday, so kind of in the shopping market for an HF radio, but still just have the little Yaesu FT3DR. I got a background antenna that I'm using right at the moment. Also, last check-ins, I was testing out some homemade antennas that I've been working on.
Oh, yeah, very good. No, you sound good, Jamie. It's Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Juliet X-ray, and you're still in Bethpage, though, right?
That's correct.
All right, very good. He's in Bethpage on an HT. If you can't hear him, that's why, but he's got a real good elevation up there. Who else is north?
Kilo Oscar 4 Hotel Victor Hotel Roger Hendersonville.
Hello, Roger. You doing well?
I'm doing great, Paul. How are you tonight?
Still a little. I'm still sitting here sweating, which isn't. It doesn't. Guys don't need to know that. But after I spend 30 minutes on the rowing machine, it's a little. It's 72 degrees, almost 72 degrees. 72 years of old. It's a little bit of work.
Days like this, that's a good thing to do, to spend a little time and just kind of when you stuck in. I did the same thing today. It's refreshing.
Oh yeah, no, got to keep active. I can't let this the COVID or the cold weather keep me down. Anyway, that's Roger in Hendersonville, Kilo Oscar for Hotel Victor Hotel. I did get that call right, didn't I, Roger?
Yes, you did, Paul. Kilo Oscar for Hotel Victor Hotel.
Yeah, it's an odd one for a random call. That's why I asked. Only odd in that they have that HVH. Anyway, who else is north? Anybody else north? I heard somebody breaking the squelch a second ago. Is anybody there? Over to the west. Please come now.
Kilo November 4, Tango.
And 2, 1, yes.
All right, hold on one second. There was a couple in there, but I heard Rick in there first. Ashland City. It was good to see your breakfast this morning, Rick.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it's good to see everybody. It's good to see anybody, really. We had 6, but that was well, whoever shows up is good. Anyway, that's Rick and Ashland City. You using your beam tonight?
I am.
Yeah, it's working out great, really.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah, you're S5 tonight.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I think the conditions are better because the last time I think you were S3 with the beam.
I believe so.
Very good. Rick and Ashland City. Kilo November 4, Tango, Juliet, Foxtrot. There was somebody else in there. Please come now from West.
November 2, Yankee, Charlie X-ray.
Hey, how you doing, Ramon?
All right. Had my alarm set on my phone. So you guys on YouTube, I said I can't miss it.
Very good. Very good, Ramon. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. You're in like Smyrna/Antioch, aren't you?
Smyrna/Murfreesboro. Let me drop the power. I'm sorry.
No, you're doing all right.
Should have to do 65, but we're so close to each other. Not too far. Yeah. Listed some stuff last night. Got lucky on one item, but still got some other stuff. If they don't go, guess I'll take it to Dalton, Georgia at the end of the month. But between now and then, I might get lucky.
Well, did you post anything to the groups site we have?
I announced it last night, and I saw the stuff that I announced on Facebook.
Okay, no, this if you to the because you're on the group page, all you have to do is send an email to that group and it goes out to 155 people.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, just make a list of what you got, put it up there. If you want to put a price or just an email, whatever you want to do, just send it out to the whole group. One email.
Well, it's most of the stuff is repeater related, and I know this is a Simplexton group, so that's why I kind of feel, awkward posting repeater stuff, and we're Simplexton group.
Well, you never know who's connected to who. There's a couple of guys on the net that do have things to do with repeaters, so I wouldn't exclude it.
Yeah, all right, we'll get it together, and we'll go on there. Do I just create like a word page, like if I'm going to write something and I put my ad, or is there a particular area?
No, just send it out to the whole group. It just goes out as an email, like responding to one of the, like on tonight there was an email reminding you about the Simplex, and I just reply to that and put the stuff on there.
All right, we'll definitely do that. Maybe I might get lucky. I don't know. I'm trying to get my nickels and dimes together for that 991. I mean, if somebody wants a complete blown repeater system without duplexes, so but if not, then I'm just trying to piece this money together for that 991.
Yeah, no, it's not that we don't. It's not that we hate repeaters. It's that we're Simplexing yet. But if you have stuff to sell that's related to repeaters, there's no reason you can't stick it up there. Because, like I said, you never know who knows who needs that stuff.
Okay, we'll definitely do that this evening. We'll get it up in there. See if anybody's interested in any of the items. I mean, I'm willing to trade for the stuff. Some of the stuff is brand new. I've never even used it. I mean, I bought it with intention, but I didn't. My intention were the wrong place. You know how we get when it comes to amateur radio stuff.
Yeah, very good. All right, Ramon. Very good. Ramon is November 2 Yankee, Charlie X-ray. He's down in between Smyrna and Murfreesboro. Excellent signal. He's going to put some stuff up on the group for ham related stuff, probably some mostly repeater stuff. Anyway, who else is West? Please come down.
Kilo 4 Golf Sierra Alpha. Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot.
All right, Charles, hold on one second. I heard, I think I heard there's Michael there. It's Mr. GSA. How you doing?
Doing fine. How you doing, Paul?
Doing great. You're on your new, now infamous quad, 3-element quad, I take it.
Indeed, sir. I can't hear a dang thing on the other one, so it's quad.
Have you heard anybody on the net besides me?
I have. Got lucky. I got Springfield came in. And he's blowing me up, and then of course Rick and I can say no problem. And there was a couple Clint. I think on that other antenna, I got him on that 10-footer or 15-footer off the ground. I got him, which was weird.
Awesome. Well, it means two things to me. One, you got a much better antenna than you had before, and number two, I think we have reasonably good conditions tonight.
It fades in and out a little bit. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, pretty good tonight.
Well, it's about the magic of radio. We don't really know why things are good sometimes. We don't know really why they're bad or why they're intermittently bad. But I've even had, when I worked between here and Franklin on a crappier antenna, I was a magical day. It was late in the afternoon, real late in the afternoon, and as the sun set, it actually, the signal went away. It was almost like HF. The signal went from good to nothing in a matter of about 20 minutes.
Yeah, you were when you're coming in, you were low, a little low earlier. Now you're at 5.
Yeah, no, I'm great. I'm glad that antenna worked out for you. Like I said, imagine how good that 3-element quad would be outside.
Yeah, the neighbors love it.
Just put one of those domes over it, like you have those radar domes you have over the weather service or one of the TV stations, and then they'll say, "Hey, he's our weatherman."
I'll put it on our Facebook page. Thanks for good people.
Very good. That's Michael, Kilo 4 Golf Sierra Alpha. I spent time. You guys saw it on the link to the picture there on the groups page. He built a 3-element quad that's working real well for him. First time he's heard anybody besides me on the net, so it's kind of exciting. I know I was excited in the same position before. Anyway, Charles, you doing all right up there? Yo, Charles, Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot. Well, Charles must have went to sleep. He can come back. That was Charles that did check in, though. He's up in Ashland City, Joelton area. Who else is West?
G4CXE, Chris Donaldson. Jack and Donaldson.
All right, I had 3 in there. I had Chris, I had Jack, I was Chris, Kilo, Golf 4, Charlie, X-Ray, Echo, Jack, KG4, ILV. There was somebody else, but Chris, everything all right?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing just great. Couldn't be better. Well, it could be better. I could be living in the Bahamas.
That sounds like an awesome place to be, honestly. And Jack, sorry about that. We've got a habit of doing that.
Very good. Maybe I ought to separate it by North Donaldson and South Donaldson.
That's it.
Very good. That was Chris, Kilo Golf 4, Charlie X-Ray Echo and Donaldson. Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. You doing okay?
I'm doing great, and no problem, Chris. Great mind. You know what they say.
Absolutely. With the Donaldson brothers.
Thanks for doing the net, Paul. We appreciate it.
Yeah, very good. Hope you're both doing well. That's Jack, Kilo Golf 4, India Lima Victor. The frickin' frack of Donaldson. Who else is West? There was another station.
Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel Sierra Delta.
All righty. How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good, Paul. This is David out in Bellevue. I was on a HT with my roll-up headphones. J. Paul, seeing how it was doing.
Yeah, Ed Fong is a real famous guy, isn't he? I mean, really, everybody seems to know who Ed Fong is these days.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good with it. It's my first time to try it out, and I was actually kind of excited. I was hearing Roger up in Hendersonville, which I had not heard before. So I'm hearing quite a bit more people this week.
How high did you get it?
Right now it's just stuck on a 8-foot little pole outside my front door, but I've got about a 700 elevation on it.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest thing. And the Edfong antenna is a very nicely engineered antenna, no question about it. And it's inexpensive, and it works fine. But it has very little gain compared to, no, I don't know. I mean, you get that for $40, but and you can spend anywhere from $100 to, in my case, $390 for an antenna. But if you're hearing all the people you want to hear, that Edfong is good to go.
Yeah, with the HT, I was kind of excited with it. So be interesting to see how it goes here. KO4 HST.
Yeah, David, you're in Bellevue, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, very good. I put abbreviations and I can't always read them. that was David. Kilo Oscar for Hotel Sierra Delta with another Edfong testimony of doing a good job, but he's also at about 700 feet, so he's really getting out good. Who else is West?
4G.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
I'm okay, good. Even following one, kind of unwinding from work.
Yeah, I'll bet you've got a job I wouldn't want to do because it would seem kind of stressful to me.
Well, it is. I've been doing it so long, it just doesn't really bother me. But I work my part-time one day, so it's I've had a busy week, so I'm just kind of unwinding.
Oh, I hear you. How much longer till retirement?
Whenever I get ready, maybe a couple more years. I don't know. I'm not ready to do it yet. I still got a little bit of a fight left in me.
You can't use the word fight anymore, man.
Well, I hope it does cause an insurrection. I'll take the blame for it.
All right, very good. That's Jeff, and he's in Madison. Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Good seeing him. He works for the Transit Authority, the Metro Transit Authority. Who else is West?
KM4 YRF, Mike in Belchar.
Yeah, good to see you this morning, Jeff. I'm Jeff. Michael?
Oh, it's good to see you too. And I could hear Steven from Bowling Green tonight, which was great.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think the conditions are a little better tonight. I'm sure you heard those Edfong antennas.
I did, every one of them.
I just want to give them a little boost there to know they spent a good $41 for that thing.
Well, I wish I could have got my diamond for $40.
Yeah, yeah, you and me both. Oh boy. Well, a fool and his money are soon parted. That's the deal.
And I'm well aware of that because I've been parted with quite a bit lately.
Yeah, very good. All right, that was Michael, and who also does the 10-meter net on Sunday nights, and he was at the breakfast this morning. He was nice enough to pick me up. I had a dead battery in my car. I hadn't driven it in 3 weeks. It shows you how much I get out. And anyway, that was Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot Michael in Belchar. Who else is E West?
N89, Carl and Franklin.
Hey, I just heard. Did I hear a tone on your radio there?
Yeah, I heard that. It wasn't me.
Okay, very good. Of course, it wasn't. Yeah, I would say it wasn't me either. No, how did the net go? I was unable to do that. I was busy working out. So, how many did you get total on each of the nets?
I got 12 on C4 FM. That was kicking, and then there wasn't much time left for D-Star, but then it was just a couple after that. But yeah, it was a big night.
Oh wow! I noticed you did when I made the announcement on here on this frequency. I thought, man, one of them went pretty long.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that's awesome. That is great. So that means it's picking up. I didn't realize there was that many people. See, I thought there'd be a bunch more on DMR.
Yeah, it's a lot. A little planning goes in for DMR, but yeah, nothing like switching over there on C4 FM.
Well, I'm guessing do a lot of people on DMR are on hotspots rather than on a 2-meter, 50-watt radio.
Yeah, I think there's a a lot of HTs and hotspots for DMR.
Yeah, that's what I was guessing. That I just, maybe you ought to do it on a DMR frequency, or repeater frequency. Of course, that would kind of defeat the purpose of it.
Yeah, I can cross band and cross mode. I thought about doing that sometime. I could have a cheater's net where they could just put my DMR number in and then it would come back out analog or something. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, your signal's particularly good tonight. But also I remember there was somebody actually did have a contest on, God, I forget whether it was I think it was a D-Star contest a couple of years ago, on the internet D-Star, not Simplex. And I thought, why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear about that one.
Well, it paralleled my contest that I want to start. It'd be a worldwide contest. We worked all ICOMs, that one.
Okay. Yeah, they do D-Star on HF as well.
Oh, they really could. How do they do that? I hate to take time on it, but how do they do D-Star on HF? I mean, do they just do cross banding into an HF frequency?
Oh, they put it on 20 meters or what have you, and just put it into the D-Star mode. And there's actually a website that you can look up, and you go in that website and say, hey, I'm on this frequency on 20 meter on D-Star, and then, that way people will check in with you.
I don't know. That seems to be kind of defeating the purpose. I don't know why. I mean, if you have to tell people you're there, it just seems to. If you can talk to them on D-Star, you certainly can talk to them on just a regular HF frequency.
Yeah, I guess it's just because it's rare. It'd be hard to find somebody else just pecking around.
Yeah, I got it. Anyway, that's Carl. He's in Franklin, November 8 in November Uniform Tango, and he does the D-Star DMR C4 FM net on Saturday nights at 7:30 p.m. Who else is Wes?
KO4 DFA, John and Hermitage.
Hey, John, I got you. And hold on one second. Yeah, Charles, I checked in. I called you back. You weren't there. Yeah, your signal's not too shabby at about S5, but your audio is really low. Are you speaking right into the mic, or is there something going on there?
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, no, it's much better when you jump into the mic there, Charles.
Yes, antenna's still up there, still work to be done.
Yeah, no, you're doing fine though. Really, you're getting into the end just fine with a good signal. Just make sure you step into that mic, and you'll do great. Very good. That was Charles who checked in a little earlier, and he's checking in again just to make sure I heard him, and we do. Good signal actually from Joel in Ashland City area. That was Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot. I think I heard John and Hermitage Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
Yes, sir. Just happy my heat works really well.
Yeah, your heat. Yeah, you're right. My thermometer right now is 24.6 on underneath the eave on my front porch, and I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do in Middle Tennessee, which the Weather Service has 6 inches of snow.
Well, fortunately, I work at home, and it doesn't really matter, so I haven't left today yet, really. But man, it's just I can't imagine sleeping outside.
Well, quickly said. When I was in the Boy Scouts at 15 or 16 in Western New York, we used to go camping in the winter, and the worst case we had was 19 degrees below zero at night.
Oh, that's brutal. I'm looking into hot tents. I don't know if you've seen this, but they got wood stoves that go in a canvas tent, and it's kind of a thing.
Hey, if they work, I'm happy.
Looks like fun, you get out, bring a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. No, that would certainly help. At least if it didn't warm you up, you certainly wouldn't feel the cold.
Oh, it's a good way to die, right?
Well, they say freezing, you don't feel it.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Well, you have a great night. Thanks for the net.
All right, very good. That's John and Hermitage. Kilo Oscar 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. Anybody else west?
Kilo 4, Juliet, Zulu, India. John, mobile, up around Goodlettsville.
Ah, Goodlettsville. Very good. You sound good, mobile. What are you using? What kind of antenna on the car?
It's tram, mag mount. I got Yaesu 2900.
Yeah, you're doing fine. It's you got a good audio and you sound good. You can tell, you kind of tell you're mobile, but that tram mag mount's working good. That's Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India in Goodlettsville. You know, do you have a station at home as well? I don't remember.
Yeah, we were up in Bowling Green and driving back tonight. I tried to check in when I was up around the state line, but I could just barely hear everyone. I don't think I was getting in.
Ah, was that early? Because I think I heard somebody trying to check in, but I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, it was a little bit after 8. I could just barely hear a little bit of talk, and it was I was just a little bit out of range then.
Yeah, well, mag mounts do have their limitations.
Roger that. Yeah, I'm usually checking in from Mount Juliet, so we're on our way back there now. We'll be there about 30 minutes or so.
All right, very good. That's Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India. John, he's in Goodlettsville at the moment and usually in Mount Juliet. Who else is west?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, Greg and Annie.
Hey, Greg, sound good?
Appreciate it, man. I'm just gearing up for the wintry mix.
Well, I don't know. Everybody should be down at Walmart looking for snow shovels.
I sent somebody out to do that stuff.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my wife looked at that weather report and she says, man, we're going to be shut down for 2 days.
Well, problem is we get ice instead of snow, or we get ice ahead of the snow, and nobody can drive in that.
Well, truth is, nobody can drive in it because it's ice is not. You need skates to be on ice, not tires.
Yeah, I learned to drive when Louisville got 21 inches of snow. You can believe that. So I learned to drive in snow. You can drive in snow, but ice is just a different world.
No, ice is. Well, I've actually standing still one time on a road that had a grade. I slid sideways when I was sitting still.
I did that. I slid off the road and just walked away.
Yeah, no, ice is no good. No good. If there's ice on the road, you better just stay home. It's not worth going out there because you saw what happened in Dallas this week.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Yeah. Well, I work, but I won't go in if it's bad.
Oh, no, I understand. Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo. That's Greg. He's in Antioch. Great signal. Who else is west? West or south?
Maybe 5 Juliet.
Hold on a second. Who is that Kilo Bravo station?
Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie.
Ah, very good. Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie Victor. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Larry here in Walter Hill area, kind of sort of near the racetrack, Rutherford County for sure. Wondering why is it so cold down
here? I lived in Florida for 37 years. One year it got down to 18 degrees, and I said, why did I move here exactly?
The same for me. I mean, I moved from Memphis to Montana. Montana, 30 below zero winters. Go to Texas, and 110 summers. Go to Washington. Washington's not too bad. It does get down to single digits at times, but get about 2-3 foot of snow. Then I'm like, oh, hey, we got an opportunity to come back home, kind of. I come back home, expecting these 50, 60 degree winters, and no. You know, could be teens, snow. I took the chains out of the toolbox in my truck and threw them in the garage, and now I had to go dig them back out.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't own a shovel, and I'm stuck with either a broom or gosh, can't use. It's hard to use a spade on the driveway.
Yeah, I mean, I got a big 4-wheel drive truck, but still, as you're saying, ice is ice, and it can be tough. And then you always have to worry about the other guys. So.
Oh yeah, the last time we had icy conditions here in Mount Juliet, I went up to the McDonald's which is right around the corner from my house, and there was a guy in front of me, and I was being really careful, having grown up and spent the first 24 years of my life in a winter climate. And so I can be fairly careful. And this guy in front of me, he was, 100 yards ahead of me. I wasn't going to get up. And he had a four-wheel drive, some kind of a Jeep or something. I forget what it was. He went into a curve, and he wasn't speeding. He went into the curve, flew up over the curb sideways, and spun around, and then back on the roadway. And he couldn't have been doing 15 miles an hour.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, the last one I was in down south, it was an old two-wheel drive car, which I had for about 30 years. I hated to sell it because of this move, but two-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, old Chevy, just drive about 10, 15 mile an hour. Get there and get back. Take about 2 hours to get to work. Normally would have taken about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, no, ice conditions, bad road conditions are terrible. They really are, and it's not worth going out in. Anyway, that's Larry, Walter Hill area, Kilo Bravo 5 Echo Charlie Victor. Good signal. And yeah, welcome to the global warming era. Of, what is it? What is it? 24.6 degrees here. Who else is west or south?
Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee Bill.
Hey, Bill, you doing all right?
Just terrific. I wouldn't care if we get 2 foot of snow.
No, I don't care really. By the way, how does your solar collector do on? Because we have had zero direct sun the last 2 days.
It's full. You got to know what angle to put it at and what direction makes the world of difference.
Yeah, I presume so. I just wondered if it was a big enough collector for what you had to keep it full.
It's only about a 24 by 24 unit, and you want to face it true south here at a 53-degree angle.
Oh, you got it all figured out, don't you?
I don't know about all, but it works good for me.
No, that sounds great. I'll have to do that someday. I've wanted to do that. I just haven't. One of those things that I got to go out and buy a solar collector to do it,
It's not all. The battery's going to be your most expensive part of it.
Oh yeah, no question about that. About how much did you spend for a battery?
I don't know, 75, 80 bucks maybe. I don't remember.
Okay, so yeah, for a big battery, we're talking $100 or better, right?
Something about like that. It depends on what all you get. But you got to remember that's a lead acid battery that's sealed where you can have it in the house.
Yeah, that's great. That's Bill and Kilo Mike 4 November Yankee. I was asking about. If you couldn't hear him, if you hadn't heard him, he's on a solar collector attached to a battery, and that's what he runs off of. He does a great job with it. Who else is Sal?
Careful, easy.
All right, hold on. I think I heard Tim in there, but only caught the end of that. Tony, you doing okay?
I am better than relaxed. This cold weather tonight being brought to you by Granny's Pickled Possum Tails. That's right, Granny's Pickled Possum Tails. You eat them because she told you to.
Well, this part of the broadcast here is brought to you by Mother Monahan's Mohair Chest Wigs.
Do you have to wax that?
No, we staple them on. You got to be a real man to wear a chest wig.
Yeah, I guess you would. Yeah, neither one of us. We both need to be on medication.
Oh, that is my medication. All right, that's Tony in Smyrna, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Kilo Foxtrot, Quebec. He's in Smyrna. Tim, was that here you with the end in the Z?
That's me. I'm always bringing up the rear.
No, I just all I heard was a Z in your voice. It had to be you. I oftentimes can recognize voices for somebody I've heard on the air a lot.
It's me. It's OJT. So, how you doing, Paul?
I'm doing great. But I don't want to go outside all sweaty. That's for sure.
Yeah, don't do that. It freezes on you. So, talking about this snow, y'all keep that. I was telling Carl when I was doing the digital net, I said, I'm a warm weather guy. Okay? Stationed up in Alaska, so I got enough of that snow. But I'd rather have the snow than the ice. I do know better. If I'm going to fool with it, let it snow. Let it snow in the morning, be melted off by noon, I'm good.
Where were you stationed in Alaska? Maybe you told me, I forgot.
Elmendorf. What's called Fort Ridge is right next to it, but now it's called something joint base or something. But back then it was just they separate Elmendorf Air Force Base sorry, mate.
Yeah, I met a guy one time years ago who was a retired Air Force, and he flew those planes that had the skis on them for the bases up there that didn't have any landing strips.
Well, them guys, it does all that bush landing too. It's one thing to land on water. We've done that a few times, but them bush landing is something else. So ain't no telling when you're gonna get a stump up your rump. So they're braver than I'd be.
Yeah, or a bear attacking you.
That's right. Well, Paul, I'm gonna let you get back at it, my friend. And everybody have a good night. KR4AZ clear.
Yeah, that was Tim. Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu in Murfreesboro. Who else is south?
W0GZR, Mark, Nashville.
All righty, Mr. Geezer there. Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. He's got a good signal as always. You copying most people tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I missed Bowling Green, though.
Yeah, well, you're going to have a little better elevation and or antenna. I think your elevation is relatively low.
636.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's not as low as it is along the river.
QSL on that. No, I'm having a great weekend. My granddaughters came over. Haven't seen them in 5 months, so that's great.
Oh, man. See, that's messed up, you know. I wish it wasn't that way. I don't know how to avoid that.
Nope. I get my jab next week from tomorrow.
Yeah, I get my second on the 16th. If I can make it to the VA hospital on the 16th, which is what, Tuesday after the snow. So we'll see how well if I get the shot or not. Anyway, that's Mark. Whiskey Zero Golf Zulu Romeo. He's in Nashville. Who else is west or south?
So November 4, Mike Papa Victor, and this portion of the Grand Old Simplex net is brought to you by Martha White Flower.
No, that's WSM. That's not us.
Thought you were WSM.
No, I don't know what I am. Certainly not WSM. Those guys are, how long they been around? 1900?
I don't know exactly. I know some of these guys on here probably do. Some of them probably worked there in the programming department or something. But I know some of the other guys around Nashville have. But anyway, they've been here a long time. This is Clear Channel 146, 415 in it.
Well, if you want to believe it is.
Okay. Anyway, hello Tim and Jim up there. You got Jim in there, didn't you, a while ago? He chimed in, I do believe.
Jim where?
In Woodbury.
No, I didn't hear Jim.
I'm still waiting.
Ah, okay, very good. Well, let me get Terry off here. Terry, good to hear from you. Haven't heard from you in a few days. That's Kilo November 4, Mike Papa Victor, and he's in Murfreesboro. Jim, you want to come in next?
Well, that's all right. I'll wait my turn, but I'll check in.
Well, you're there. I no sense slamming the door on you.
Okay.
All right, we got Kilo Echo 4 Tango. I'll get it straight here in a second. Tango Yankee Juliet. Do I have that correct?
Yeah, so it's Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. Jim, 7 miles north of Woodbury, in the ice-covered ridge of my home QTH. We haven't been above freezing for 2 days, and we've got a nice coating of ice all over everything.
Yeah, but you can take it.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for a part for the heat pump to come in. I have to change out the evaporator coil and refill it with Freon, and we'll be back in business.
But you still got your electric heat.
Yeah, I still run off emergency heat, which ain't nothing but money. You might as well burn dollar bills and run that thing.
Yeah, you ought to have a meter. You can just stick quarters in it. Only get it when you can feel like you need it.
QSL. We got to do what we got to do if things happen. But yeah, things are looking up, hopefully.
All right, very good, Jim. I'm sorry that wasn't done. It'd be nice if it was already done. Should have been done a while ago. Anyway, that's Jim in near Woodbury. Kilo Echo 4 Tango Yankee Juliet. Who else south?
Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
Hey, Larry, you sound good. Copying everybody tonight?
Yeah, doing pretty good. We'll let you get on with it, Paul. K4 Swabby.
Yeah, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor, Larry in Rockville. Who else is south?
Hey, Paul, Larry, Jim. Here's Kilo Mike 4 Tango Mike Tom, also in Rockville.
All right, it's Rockville Center, the center of the cultural universe.
Yep, would love it out here. Call it Rock Vegas, and it's all good. I've just been kind of watching the forecast and getting ready to build. I won't build me a snowman, but with as little as snow as we've had this winter, I haven't even been able to build a snow boy. So we're looking for some. They're calling for 2 to 3, 4 inches in this area. So maybe we might get something done there. All right, Paul. It's all good here. Back to you, KM4TM. Good evening.
Yeah, that's Tom in Rockville, Kilo Mike 4 Tango Mike. Now I'm sorry I didn't buy one of Elon Musk's flamethrowers.
I didn't know he was in the flamethrower business.
Yeah, he sold flamethrowers for a while. I mean, these big flamethrowers. I mean, look it up. I couldn't believe he was even crazy enough to market this thing. Anyway, I wish I bought one. I think they were over $1,000. Anyway, I'm not sure I'd really want one, but it'd be good for snow removal on my driveway. Anyway, who else is south?
Kilo Oscar 4, Kilo X-Ray Romeo, Brian in Murfreesboro.
That's Ryan, not Brian.
Brian with a B.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I heard it wrong. I thought I heard B in there, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, you sound good, Brian. You've checked in before, haven't you?
Yeah, just getting started. Checked in a few times. Just upgraded to my X200. Stuffed it in my attic for now. So we'll see how I'm coming across. I've heard pretty much everybody except when it gets up into Hendersonville, Goodlettsville. I've lost those guys. Lost Springfield. But ironically, I've heard Castellan Springs.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's got a great signal up in Castellan Springs. What? You're in Murfreesboro, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no, you're doing good for Murfreesboro with it. And you say it's the 200 in the attic?
Yeah, some guys gave me some recommendations. I just went out and picked that up, put it in this weekend. Still got to upgrade my cable to the LMR 400. But yeah.
Awesome. No, it'll do you a good job. And the best thing you could do is get that thing outside, of course. So if you can do that.
Yeah, working on that in an HOA, so we'll see what we can get away with.
Yeah, disguise it as a part of a tree.
That's right, camouflage it.
Yeah, that's right. That's Brian. He's in Murfreesboro. Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo X-Ray Romeo. Anybody else south?
Kilo 4 Oscar Fox Oscar.
All right, Donnie. You must be copying everybody tonight. Conditions are pretty good.
Yeah, I was late getting here. I wanted to hear Steve, but I didn't get in here about 20 after. So everybody be safe, be careful out there with all this weather. I'll just turn back over. I don't have anything any further, Paul. Thank you.
Yeah, very good, Donnie. My recommendation is just stay home. Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Staying home, you can't get into car wrecks. It's better to stay home and use the sick day or the vacation day rather than get into trouble. Who else is south?
Whiskey Victor 4 Delta, Ken, Smyrna.
Hey, Ken. Haven't talked to you all day.
Yeah, it's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I was out. I was at the breakfast this morning for a while, and then I goofed off most of the rest of the day.
I wasn't at the breakfast, and I goofed off all the rest of the day. Well, that's not true. I installed a new washer dryer in the utility room and got that all hooked up for a while.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I would now. That's not something you want to do on a day like a Saturday. Man, you must have needed some points.
Honest truth, she told me she wanted it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's one of those jobs you got to do. Installing a washer and dryer. That's Whiskey Victor 4 Delta Ken at the point of a gun getting washer and dryer installed. Who else is south? South or east?
Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India, James is Mount Juliet.
All right, James. You doing okay with the family there?
We're doing okay, staying out of the cold.
Well, I hope so. Just walking out to the mail is a cold.
My job.
Yeah, I know it. It's crazy. Anyway, that's James in Mount Juliet. Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. A good signal as always with an indoor antenna due to another HOA. Who else is east?
Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo. Good evening.
All right, we got Richard and Stephanie. and that's Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo and Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo. You're hearing people well tonight too, Richard?
I'm amazingly hearing people well tonight. The fellow in orchestra I heard real well for the first time ever, I think. And yeah, I'm hearing folks I haven't heard before. Some conditions are good apparently.
You didn't get your tower up further, did you?
No, not in this cold weather. I'm gonna wait till the weather gets decent again. So before I even attempt that, the man's got limitations.
Oh, believe me, I know. Anyway, that's Richard and Stephanie in just west of downtown Lebanon. It's Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo and Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo. Who else is east?
KL4DTC.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing?
Hey, sitting here looking like a hippie. Yeah, doing okay, as long as I can make it in here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you made it in just fine. I haven't heard you here on this in a little while.
Yeah, I've been trying to hunt around, trying to find me a good HF watt meter there, 2K watt meter there, Roger.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, see, you're just now you're gonna ignore us now. You got your general license, man. Now you're too good for us. Well, didn't you get your general license here a week or so ago?
Should I tell? Okay, yeah, I did.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm glad you got that done. That's great.
Yep. So yeah, if you got one, you know somebody's got a 2K HF watt meter, yeah, please let me know.
Looking for a watt meter? Any particular brand?
I would like preferably a good one and not one that's just gonna. I don't want no CB watt meter.
Oh, okay, very good. No CB watt meters, just an HF watt meter. All right, but like a bird is what you want.
Well, I guess I don't know what a bird is. I know I've been using the CN801 dial for a while. So yeah, as long as it's got a light in it and it reads up to 2K, I'm good.
Yeah, I got you. Very good. That's John. He's looking for a watt meter for HF. Kilo Oscar for Delta Tango Zulu. He's in Inglewood, over on the other side of the river from what you call it, Opryland. Anybody else east or anywhere?
4JAV, Alan 11.
Hey, Alan, checked in way late, didn't you?
I was trying for number 45.
Okay, very good. You doing all right over there in Lebanon, freezing to death?
Yeah, getting ready for snow again.
Well, like I said, it'll bring. The last time it got this way in Mount Juliet, it came to a halt for a couple of days.
Oh yeah, I've seen it a whole lot worse here. Shouldn't be too much of a big deal.
Nah, it's not really. No. It's people just got to be careful. That's all, and avoid driving if they can.
Yeah, I work from home. That's easier for me to say, right?
Oh yeah, very good. That's Alan. He's in Lebanon. November 4, Juliet Alpha Victor. Anybody else east?
Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot.
Hey, it was nice to see you today there, Jimmy.
Yeah, good to see you, Paul. I enjoyed the breakfast.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just nice to get out, and I mean, being on the radio is nice, but seeing people face to face is almost twice as good.
Yep, that's right. Now, if I could just get my darn DMR radio to pick up the DMR net, I'd be okay.
Ah, very good. Is it a 50-watt rig?
No, it's a handheld. It's any tone 878.
Oh yeah. So you wanted to get on through a hotspot or up through the repeater?
Wait a minute, is he on a repeater?
Oh, you mean talking about over there to over to Carl over in Franklin? You mean?
Yeah.
No, he's on that 146.460.
Yeah, Simplex, right?
Yes.
Well, I could, I tuned up another handheld I have on that frequency 146.460, and I transmitted on my DMR radio. I could see the signal, is that the machine gun type sound,
Right.
But I never heard anything at all on channel.
I don't know. Well, you have to double the height of your antenna.
Well, I have to climb up on top of the house again.
No, I'm just saying that's the tough part about Simplex, if you can't get it any higher, Anyway, that's Jimmy here in Mount Juliet, up by Lebanon Road and the Mount Juliet High School. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Anybody else? Anywhere? Any place?
Okay, I'm Orange City.
Oh, very good. You're still on the east portion. Stan, everything well?
There's a problem.
Very good. You copying many people, or did you get in late?
I got there like
Yeah, okay. Well, very good. I hope you're doing well. It's Stan in Lebanon, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo. Anybody else from East or late check-in?
KT4 GMR and KT4 HMB.
Ah, very good. How you doing? You doing all right there, Ray? You stepped out, and I didn't hear back from you.
Yeah, we had a lot going on here today. It was pretty wild.
A gunfire wasn't involved, was it?
No, not yet.
Very good. That's Ray and Zoe in Cottontown. Kilo Juliet for Golf Mike Radio and Kilo Juliet 4 and Hotel November Victor. Hope everything's going well for you, Ray. We'll talk more in a day or so. Who else is that was number 44, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Anybody else late chicken?
Kilo 4 Alpha Kilo Zachary making him.
Hey, you sound good, Zachary. You doing all right?
Very well. Just trying to stay warm and hoping the lights don't go out, so I don't have to go outside and crank the generator.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, ice and snow. I don't know how well they're prepared here, but that's the last thing we need is have a power outage when we need heat.
Thankfully, I already heat my house with gas. It doesn't require electricity. I still like my lights to work when I want to, and my water heater.
Oh yeah, well I've got gas heat, but it needs a fan to run, so I still need electricity.
My 30,000 feet, 5-grid wall mounted heater does very well with over that line.
Oh yeah, no, that works great. Yeah, natural gas is really great for heat. I wish I always had that. Anyway, that's Zachary in Macon County. Kilo 4 Alpha Kilo. Sound pretty good tonight. Anybody else late check-in or anywhere?
Whiskey 3, Juliet Charlie Hotel, Justin and Gallatin.
All right, Justin, you sound good up in Gallatin. Have you been on long? Have you heard many people?
Yeah, I've been on all night. Inside there's only been, I think, 3-4 people that I have not been able to hear at this point.
Oh, that's awesome. I forget, which antenna you're using?
I'm using my Ed Fong Special.
All right, it's a third Ed Fong tonight, man. We're all fonged up.
Hey, they work.
Oh, they do work, no question about it. But it's still a J-pole, a good one, but it still doesn't have much gain is the problem. I mean, it's good for a lot of things, but you're gonna have trouble connecting to. Well, you might not have problem where you are. I don't know. Up on the Bowling Green, have you tried that?
No, I don't have any access to Bowling Green from my location.
Okay, well, I wouldn't expect it. But a lot of people do not, regardless of whether they've got a good antenna. I just happen to have a good elevation here that I can talk up to Steve up in Bowling Green. Anyway, no, good to hear from you, Justin. That's Whiskey 3, Juliet Charlie Hotel. I forgot that was an Ed Fong antenna. We ought to have an Ed Fong club, you know?
I think it'd be fantastic.
Then you could have your own net, the Fong net. Very good. That way, again, Justin, Whiskey 3, Juliet Charlie Hotel. Anybody else late check-in?
Comment.
Yeah, go ahead and comment.
This is K4AKK. Paul, I hate to embarrass him, but Justin, the one you were just speaking to, recently got his general license.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Where'd you take the test, Justin?
I took it at the Sumner County Regional or the Sumner County Amateur Radio meeting that we had on Thursday night. I guess I could throw that out there. Yep, just upgraded. So I should have thrown out the /8G.
Oh, that's awesome. You're so now you'll feel a lot lighter in the wallet as you spend more money on the HF stuff.
I would imagine that's exactly what's going to happen eventually here. But life and kids and everything else, we still got to pace ourselves.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I'm just glad you got it. That's great. It's opens up a whole new world of frequencies to you. And I'm glad you got that. I've been involved in about 8. I've proctored or been electronic, over the on Zoom. We do all over the country. We do those exam VE for exams all over the country, and it's fascinating. A lot of people getting their licenses upgraded.
Contact.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Hey, did you take your test in Castellian Springs at that meeting that you were telling me about?
I did.
Wow, that's only a block from my house. I would have come down there and heckled you if I would have known that.
Well, hey, you're welcome anytime.
Well, look me up on QRZ and send me an email next time there's a meeting there. I had no idea there was a ham radio meeting a block from my house.
That is going to be the location, we think, for at least for the next couple weeks anyway. We normally meet at the Emergency Operations Center, but that's where we've been going. But yes, I will. Throw me your call one more time, and I'll shoot you an email.
Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec.
You got it. Coming your way.
Just so other people know, I live in the middle of nowhere. Just to have that meeting be right by my house is just it's amazing.
I'm surprised you didn't hear the noise.
I'm sorry?
I'm surprised you didn't hear the noise.
Oh. They had a comedian down there opening up,
All right, very good. I appreciate you jumping in there, Dennis. Learn something new on the net every day. All right, anybody else late check-in or anywhere, any place?
AC9.
Hey, how you doing, Steve?
Oh, hanging in there. And the other day I left Laredo. It was 81 degrees, and I got to San Antonio, it was 51. So I kept going. And I got up to Dallas and looped around to the east, and that's when the ice skating rink started.
Oh, wow. So you're up in that area, huh?
Yeah, I dropped off at Spring Hill, but by the time I got to Arkansas, I had to just shut down because Arkansas doesn't have snowplows too good.
Yeah, that's some dangerous stuff, isn't it?
After about an hour and a half of doing 2 miles an hour with everybody else, I just parked it and called dispatch and said, I don't think so. I said, I'll let you know later on. So it was an adventure land. I'm sure a lot of people saw the stuff in Dallas. That was on the north part of town. I was on the south loop and around to the east. But yeah, creepy call. And a couple hours ago in my town here, there was a light mist that came down and covered the roads with ice. So just west of town over here, and that one just slid right into a semi. It's really bad. So yeah, don't have too much fun, but yeah, that's about it there. Catch everybody later, I guess. AC9.
Yeah, very good, Steve. I'm glad you survived the road conditions on your job there. That's makes for a dangerous day on the road. I'm glad you see. I mean, dispatchers are no position to argue with you, are they?
No, they kind of know me by now after years and years and years. But there are a lot of ignorant, overeducated children, in their 20s and 30s that have no idea what's going on. And I just tell them how it is and go from there. So, all right, I'm not gonna hold it up there. You're about third scale, so you're doing pretty good. I'm not hearing too many people, but every once in a while, one flips in the screen. So, all right, catch everybody later. AC9.
Yeah, very good, Steve. It's been a good night. If you have an excellent signal today, excellent. That was number 47, by the way, which matches our old record. Anybody else checking in? Please come now.
Come on, one more.
Yeah, we need another check-in. Somebody make up a call.
This is WWSF.
Anybody late check-ins? I'll have to move on to the lollygaggers, lurkers, and sandbaggers.
WB4 SPR.
Is that a WB4S PR, Papa Romeo?
No, that's Channel 7, Virginia.
In Mount Juliet.
Okay, wait, so one more time on the Mount Juliet station.
Whiskey Bravo 4 Sierra Papa Romeo. WB4 SPR.
Ah, very good. What's the first name there?
First name is Bill.
Hey, Bill, glad to have you in there. That's Whiskey Bravo 4 Sierra Papa Romeo. I don't think you've checked in before, have you?
No, sir. I just picked up this small, one of these little imported HTs about a week ago, and I thought I'd get back on, and I had not been active for a long time.
Oh, very good. Well, you're welcome anytime here. We do the nets here Wednesdays and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. and you made number 48 tonight, which sets a new record for check-in.
Okay. Yeah, this is a Biofing UV5R running on 4 watts, and I'm just in the north part of Mount Juliet, just off Lebanon Road.
Oh yeah, doing fine for me. I'm up here. I'm behind the Walmart up on the hill here. I have to operate the ski lift up here on the mountain.
Okay. You have a good signal over here. You're running
Yeah, very good. Your varies a little bit because you're on an HT, but you're normal. I can hear you real well there, Bill. And like I said, you're welcome anytime. And I'll hopefully we can get together again because I want to get you on the mailing list for the nets, getting you back into the groove here in the area, Simplex stuff. Anyway, that was Whiskey Bravo 4 Sierra Papa Romeo Bill and Mount Juliet. Is anybody else before I move on?
Comment.
Yeah, comment.
Hey, Bill, this is Daniel. I'm at 600 Cooks Hill Road. I am your neighbor.
Okay, I'm also on Cooks Hill Road. Yeah, I didn't even know you were there.
Yeah, I'm the first house on the right.
Yeah, we're the third house on the left.
Okay, you're right beside Lisa then.
Yeah, that's correct. What was your name again?
Name is Daniel. The call is Alpha 4 Delta Echo.
Yeah, I missed the first part. It's Alpha 4 Delta Echo, and your name again?
Daniel.
Okay, Roger. Thank you.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate that.
No problem. Like I said, we don't have any real rules here. Any other late check-ins or lollygaggers, lurkers, sandbaggers, please come in. All right, we did set a new record tonight with 48, which is a monster. And we're going to be moving on to the buy, sell, swap, and swindle net. Anybody have anything? By the way, you can always put the stuff up on the bulletin there on the email. Just throw email to the group and just list what you got. There's no rules about that. It goes out to about 155 people. So good opportunity there for somebody if you want to sell something or buy something for that matter. If you're looking for something, just post it up there what you need. Okay, does anybody have any buy, sell, swap, or swindle?
Hey, Paul.
You.
I got one HL what meter. I got a CM801.
I don't know what that is, but Johnny, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Ray's got a watt meter for sale.
Okay, Ray, can you call me?
I guess you can.
Okay, 615-400-0944.
Hang on, I lost my pen.
This is the Social Security office.
Okay. Run it by me again.
That was funny. He said it was the Social Security office. 615-400-0944.
Give me the last four.
0944.
Okay. I got it again.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, give me a call.
All right. Anybody else? But like I said, you can always post that stuff to the group. Anybody else got anything they're looking to sell or looking to buy?
W9BOQ.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Okay, I have a whole bunch of stuff for sale, but I'm just going to mention three. I have a ALS 600 Ameritron linear power amp, and it's just been rebuilt by W4 Echo Alpha Charlie Allen and Donaldson, and he modded it also, and man, it works really, really good. I don't want to sell, but I upgraded to a legal limited amp, so that's one thing. And I have a Kenwood TS 480HX for sale with a whole bunch of extras. And I have three antenna switches. One is the old round rotary six position switch, and I have two newer two-way switches for sale. And you can just email me and we can talk about price. You can email me at W9BOQ, that's Whiskey 9, Bravo, Oscar, Quebec, at ARRL.net.
All right. Very good. Sounds good, Dennis. Casey, I think everybody could probably hear you, but He's got a Meritron ALS 600. He's got a Kenwood TS 480 HX with lots of accessories and a 6-position antenna switch and a couple of, is it dual position antenna switch? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Very good. And his email is Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec. And that's his email, Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec at ARRL.net. Anybody else?
K4AKK.
Hey, go ahead, Zach.
Looking to purchase Kenwood TKR-750 repeater.
Ah, very good. TKR 750 repeater you're looking for. Good to know. Do post it to the group though, if you would. Like I said, there's several people on the group that are involved in repeaters in some way, and somebody might know somebody who's interested in has one of those.
I don't really know how to do that, but I will try to figure it out. But my email is good on URL.
Okay, are you getting the reminders from the system now, for about the nets and stuff?
I get quite a few different kinds of emails about the Simplexton.
Okay, well the ones from the Simplexton, all you have to do is hit reply to that, and then just put in what you want. That's all you have to do. Just hit reply and put in the message, whatever it is you want to sell. And if not, just you can also email me direct at K4PEW, and I'll put it up there, K4PEW at ARRL.net. And I think, did you have something to say, Ramon?
Yeah, I told him to check the page, my number's there. I have something for him.
You have what for him?
I have one.
Aha, there's somebody who's got one there, Zach.
Paul, I don't know where he's at, but I cannot copy him. He's not even breaking the squelch that is set on one.
Okay, very good. You want to give me your email, Ramon, and I'll give it to him because he can't hear you.
I'll do better than that. I'll give you my number. 629-200-7939.
All right, so let me make sure I got that right. The phone number is 629-207-7939, correct?
629-200-7939.
Ah, very good. I screwed that up. 629-200-7939. Okay, got that. Zach, you get that? 629-200-7939. He's got the repeater you want.
Thank you, Paul. Did you care to tell him? Contact. I'm going to call him as soon as the net's over.
All right, he's going to call you as soon as the net's over there, Ramon.
Affirmative.
All right, what'd you have there, Johnny?
I wanted to ask Dennis with that legal output for that solid state amplifier he's got.
That's 600 watts, isn't it there, Dennis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, copy that. That's not bad.
No, it's very good for a 600 watt amp.
Well, yeah, okay.
All right, anybody else? Please, before we move on to the 2-meter sideband. All righty, like I said, we had a record number at 48 people checking in tonight. This means a lot more people checking in. That's what it means, and it's quite an astounding number because I don't know anybody who does that well in the country on a net almost twice a week. Anyway, any other check-ins before I move on?
KK4EXY.
Oh, even another record buster, Dennis. How you doing, Dennis?
Man, I'm just trying to stay warm. How's everybody doing on that end, Paul?
Same deal, man. This is like global warming is killing us. You know that.
Man, you ain't kidding. I don't guess I'm going to get my GP9 put up to the spring because it's too cold outside.
Well, it's not too cold if you don't mind holding on to raw metal that's 25 degrees outside.
Yeah, well, the good thing, mine is not raw metal. It's fiberglass.
Ah, okay, very good. All right, Dennis, you're doing great. Sound good signal as always. You doing okay?
I'm doing good, Paul. I'm doing real good, man. Just glad I could check in and give you another number.
Oh, yeah, man, number 49. That's awesome.
heard a theme song the other day, and I think it would go good with you. You're setting the woods on fire.
I guess. Well, other people are setting the woods on fire. I'm just sitting here pulling in the fire. All right, very good, Dennis. Let me move on. We need to move on to the upper sideband net on 2 meters, 144.240, which I'm going to do momentarily.
Okay, Paul, thank you. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for checking in, Dennis. All right, I'm moving over to 144.240, so that's where we're going to be momentarily. And we're going to be following it up, moving over to 6 meters on 50.135. All right, this is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex net on 144.240. Looking for check-ins from the north.
Excuse me, W9BOQ.
Ah, you sound great, Dennis. That's Dennis in Castellian Springs. Who else is north?
WB0NOL.
Yeah, you sound great too there, Mark. Sounds like FM almost.
Okay.
All right, who else is north? Any other north stations, please come down.
Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta.
Whiskey 4 Bravo. Which one is it? Bravo Echo Delta?
Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta.
Oh.
North Mount Juliet.
Ah, there, very good. Sorry about that. That's Whiskey 4. I was not hearing properly. I'm sorry. That's Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta in Mount Juliet. Who else is north? Over to the west. Please come down.
KM4 YRF Mike in Belshire.
Ah, sounds great. You're just still working off the vertical right there, Michael?
Yeah, that's right. Off the 700.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that name. It costs money every time I mention that darn thing. Who else is west?
KG4 CXE Chris and Don.
All right, very good, Chris. Got you there in Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Who else is west?
KG4 LP Jack and Donaldson.
All right, heard Jack and Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. There was somebody else in there though. Who was that?
Kilo 4 Golf Sierra Alpha.
Ah, very good. You sound good on 2 meter sideband there, Michael.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much difference between the vertical and the beam on this one.
Well, you didn't have the ability to move it from vertical to horizontal, did you?
No, it's set up for vertical polarization. So yeah, you're right.
No, I mean it sounds good though. Sounds fine on the vertical, which is most of the people here are going to be on vertical anyway, on sideband on 2 meters.
Yeah, roger that.
All right, very good. That's Michael in Clarksville, Kilo 4 Golf Sierra Alpha, and I'm sure everybody can pretty much hear you. I'm sure, Michael, you can hear Michael okay in Clarksville, can't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. I don't know who else. I'll have to ask around. Dennis, could you hear Michael in Clarksville?
I could.
Awesome. Well, that's the Dennis in Castellian Springs, Michael. So yeah, you're getting over to this area real good. Who else is north or west? North or west, please come down.
Yep.
I'm sorry, say again.
NADNUT.
All right, sound good there, Carl. Are you copying Michael out of Clarksville?
Yeah. And Michael out of Belshire, I was worried about busting my speaker.
Very good. Very good. You're being copied as well down there, Michael, in Clarksville, down in Franklin as well. So that thing gets around pretty good. Who else is south or west or south? All right, we had John and Hermitage. There's a couple in there. John and Hermitage and Kilo 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. I did get that call right, didn't I, John?
Yeah, you did. My rig is freaking out right now.
Okay, so it sounds a little odd, like it's jumping around a little bit. I don't know if that's your mic or what.
I'm not sure what it is, but I got buzzing coming out of my amplifier.
Aha. Anyway, that was John. Kilo 4 Delta Foxtrot Alpha. I think I'd attend to that. Well, there was another party in there. Please come down.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg and Antioch.
Ah, very good, Greg and Antioch. You sound good. Tell me, could you hear up from Clarksville at all?
Actually, yeah, just barely, but yeah.
Ah, very good. You heard in Antioch there, Michael. GSA. You were heard in down in Antioch, south of Nashville, southeast. I'm not sure he's still there. Who else? Anyway, that was Greg, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie, Victor, Echo, and Antioch. Who else is south?
W0GZR, Mark, Nashville.
All right, Mark in Nashville sounds good as always. Whiskey Zero, Golf Zulu, Romeo. Who else is west or south?
KR4AZ.
Hey, sound good there, Tim. Sounds great. How much? You still got just 50 watts on 2 meters?
Yeah, that's all.
No, sounds good. It's Kilo Romeo 4 Alpha Zulu. Tim in Murfreesboro. Who else is south?
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead, Dennis.
Hey, you know you should do a 2 meter. You should have everybody announce whether it's a vertical or horizontal. That would really help people, figure out how they are receiving or getting out.
Yeah, we ought to. You're right, because well, they wouldn't know. Most people are going to be on vertical, most, but that doesn't mean they all are.
Yeah, I'm horizontal.
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm with you. Very good. It's a good one, Dennis. We ought to say that. The next time we'll do it, we'll do that. And if I don't, remind me. Anyway, that was Dennis giving her. We ought to really announce just briefly whether we're vertical or horizontal on sideband. Who else is south? Please come down. South or east? Any east stations? Please come down. Nothing heard. Well, okay, so we had 13. I think it was 13.
13.
Yeah, 13 on 2 meter upper sideband. And we're going to move over to, if you would go and make that announcement, we're moving over to 6 meter upper sideband there, Michael.
Will do, Paul.
All right, that's where we're going right now. K4P.
Hey, what frequency?
50.135. Upper sideband 50.135.
Thank you very much. W9BOQ, QSL.
This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net on 6 meters, 50.135. Coming from the north, please come now. Nothing on the north. And going over to the west, please come now. And 8 NUT vertical. Very good, Carl. I'm vertical as well. No, I'm actually horizontal. My mistake. On 6 meters, I am anyway. I'll put that down there. I'm horizontal. All right. Very good. Carl in Franklin. Who else is north or west?
KG4CXE, Chris and Dalton.
All right. Very good. And you're horizontal too, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, very good, Chris. That's Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. He's horizontal. Who else is
KM4YRF, Mike in Belshire, and I'm vertical.
All righty. Michael in Belshire is vertical. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Who else, north or west? Weak to me, yeah. Well, you sound pretty low too. I guess it's just that big difference between me vertical. I'm horizontal though on 6 meters, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Hopefully it's not right here. But anyway, I'm checking it.
Very good. That's Dennis in Castellian Springs. Whiskey 9 Bravo Oscar Quebec. Who else is north or west?
WB0LO.
Yeah, you sound good there too. There, Mark. That's Mark. Whiskey Bravo. It's Whiskey Bravo 9, right? I think I'd remember it, wouldn't you?
0.
Yeah, I don't know why I always get that screwed up. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar. That's Mark in Northwest Wilson. You can tell I don't work off a cheat sheet, can't you? Anyway, your antenna's what? Vertical or horizontal?
I'm horizontal.
Very good. That's Mark. Horizontal Whiskey Bravo 9, November Oscar. Who else is north or west?
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, horizontal.
All righty. Very good. We've got that's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, Greg and Antioch. He's horizontal. Who else is north, west, or south for that matter? Okay, Whiskey 4 Bravo Oscar Delta. Horizontal or vertical? All right, horizontal here in Mount Juliet. And Okay, man, I messed up on your first name again. Is it, what's the name again? Oh, yeah, Ryan. Ryan, right? Yeah, very good. Just got to make sure I get it embedded in my head here. Whiskey 4, Bravo, Oscar Delta, Ryan in Mount Juliet. And he's horizontal. Who else is northwest or south? Anybody else north or west or south?
Yankee Victor.
Hey, you sound like a little off frequency there, Larry.
Yeah, I think his thing needs a tuning job.
I mean, I still copy you well. It's just that it sounds like it's a little, you're a little low. It sounds like you're lower than you should be.
Okay, does that sound any better right there?
Just a tad bit, yes.
Okay, Paul, we'll let you get on with it. KE4SYV.
You were horizontal or vertical there, Larry?
I'm horizontal.
All righty, very good. That's Larry in Rockville. Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Anybody else north, south, east, or west?
Kilo 4 Oscar Fox Oscar horizontal.
Very good. You sound real good there, Donnie.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's Donnie in Hermitage, Kilo 4 Oscar Foxtrot Oscar. Anybody else?
Mark, Nashville.
Hey, you sound pretty good tonight. Not a real big sound, but a good readable signal there, Mark.
Yeah, it's horizontal for a change.
Very good. Whiskey 0 Golf Zulu Romeo Mark in Nashville. Anybody else? Please come down. All righty, last chance. North, south, east, or west, late check-ins or whatever. All righty, we had a grand total of 11, and I'm not going to do the rundown. It's already 9:31, so I will appreciate all the check-ins and hope to see you later. Like I said, if you got something buy, sell, or swap, stick it on the email site. I will catch you later and closing the net unless I hear something in reference to not doing it. Anybody else checking in? Oh, we can stick around for a little bit. Let me end the net here, the recording on the thing here. Okay, and I'll close the net.